Have you ever been to the most biggest buildingest in the world? Well, it's the biggest building in France. It's vlog day 606.
Morning. It's Wednesday, for real. Yesterday was Red Early Wednesday, which means that it was Tuesday. Today's Wednesday, which doesn't have a title to it, so it can just be Wednesday. But it's coming out on Thursday for you, so happy Thursday. I'm gonna go get some work done. I was up really late editing. For those of you who joined for the live edit, thank you. I had a great time. It was really fun. You might have known that I tried to put the LIFX, I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce this, to use. Found out that the socket in my lamp is too small to house this. It might be able to fit in that light up there. I might just have to get a brand new lamp for this guy. Not super well thought out apparently. Taking my rain jacket just in case it rains. I'm gonna go get some work done. I have like a script I need to translate and paperwork I need to turn in for I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff I need to get done. This morning, I just got done with my office hours for my Instagram class and I'm gonna go do that, get some coffee. I have not eaten anything. I'm mildly miserable for that. I also am going to start, my plan is, we'll see if this pans out, but my plan is this afternoon to start gutting this place so we can get this room turned into a chateau. And I just want coffee and food, so let's just do that. Cheapest breakfast in town, like a bald tartine. The cleaning guy, there's a guy who like comes in and mops the whole building. That does like basic cleaning every week. And every time he's there, I always think about the fact that whenever I see him, I thank him. I'm like, hey, merci, c'est super gentil, whatever. I just try to be really nice and thank him for mopping up. And when I let my friend Kylie stay there, she said that when she saw him, she thanked him. He said, oh, you're so nice. Nobody ever thanks me. And I was like, what? I thank you every time. So now I make sure to thank him very loudly every time I see him. Very gratefully, with a smile. But like pointedly. Like, I thank you. I don't know if that's bad or not, but I don't know. I just want him to know that I'm grateful. And I want to know that he's grateful that I'm grateful, apparently. I don't think I filmed my delicious coffee, but that was delicious. Anyways, spring is in effect, as we were saying, and it's lunchtime. Do you know what you want to eat?
No, I have no idea.
Okay. Attempt number 2 at Pink Mama, success. We tried to come here last night, for context, because I guess that wasn't in the vlog, and failed. So we ended up having Mexican instead, but today it's good, and looks like we might be getting lucky. The top floor is where I really want to go in this place. I already have this one, but she doesn't have any yet. Good. Converted another acolyte to the invader cause. Did you find the app?
What is it called?
Flash Invaders. For those of you who ask me all the time what the app is called, it's called Flash Invaders with no space, just FLASH Invaders. It's in the lifestyle section. Yes. Space Invaders is a lifestyle. Did you get it?
Yeah, pixelating.
Pixelating, there you go, there's your score.
Nice.
There's your first Space Invader.
Points.
Boom.
Wow, this is going to become an addiction.
Yeah, you're off to a good start. And I'm gonna tell her where to find some new ones and send her on her way now. Oh man, really slow moving morning. I'm way behind the curve today. I have a little bit more work to do. The plan then, of course, is to start disassembling this somehow. I'm really not sure what to do actually. One of the big reasons I haven't started, it's one of those catch-22s where like I need to get rid of stuff to put new stuff in here, but in order to get rid of stuff, like that means what do I do with all the stuff I'm not getting rid of that needs something to sit on? You see where this becomes problematic. So, my room is a mess, but I'll still show you kind of the state that it's in. We'll get a good before series of videos and photos. I don't know where this has come from either. I am so tired because I only got a few hours of sleep last night. Thanks for joining the live edit if you did. And then we'll just see what happens from there. Take a break from translating here for just a second. It's about fish in Mexico living underground who basically just evolved to not have eyes anymore. And recently, because they're not very much. Anyways, not the most interesting one that we've done recently, but you know, it's fairly interesting. In the meantime, this is kind of what I'm thinking for today. I have big plans, obviously big ideas for the room as a whole, but some of the stuff, like I want to get a lot of stuff out of here, and the furniture especially, the furniture is falling apart. You've seen how the chairs are falling apart, and like the bamboo is coming apart, and then these nails on the back, ruined shirts, but the bed is what I really want to get rid of today. And since Rena wanted to grab dinner and she's coming here first, I figured that I would see if I could trick her into helping, well not trick her, but you know, get her to help me move this stuff to the garage, because one of the reasons, the main reason this, for those of you who don't know, I sleep on this mat every night, and my sheets are not looking, they're not in good shape. I literally put this mat on the floor and sleep on the floor every night, because this bed is like, not exactly the most stable thing. It's old, very old, and just kind of falls apart over time, and then you end up just kind of slumping, so it's not good. But there's a second one underneath it. There's actually a second bed down here that you can pull out and have a full-size bed. Yeah, it's not worth it, and not worth it at all. The reason that I haven't moved it, though, for a long time is twofold. One, I really like having this as like an extra shelf. It's where I put my clean clothes and tend to leave my clean clothes for periods of time, where I, you know, it's just the house of my sheets right now. The other reason is because this bed, to my knowledge, has not been moved for 25 years, and I'm just kind of scared to find out what's underneath it. So that's also partially why I'm gonna let Rana be the guinea pig and see if she'll move it. Or at least have a witness here for whatever happens. And then we'll move it downstairs, that's the goal, and then we can go get dinner. But before dinner, the hope is to move this thing. And then I guess I'll just have a mat on the floor in the corner. It's not classy, but the goal, like I said, the big goal for this space is actually to put a big mezzanine bed, like a raised bed that'll be just taller than me, so that I'll have floor space down here for a couch, be able to walk around, and then a bed up here, nice big stable bed that, you know, will also act as a little bit of a ceiling and put lights underneath it so that we have some reading space. Also make a fun little filming space out of it. Change the room so that I've got a couple different really nice angles to film from. As it stands, this is a section of my room I literally cannot use, and I'm fairly limited to what I can do with the rest of this space. There's not a lot, so it'll be really nice to get this all switched up. That is the goal. I also want to start moving stuff from storage across the way out, so I can take, like, this is my backup station. You can see all of, some of my hard drives, another hard drive there, 2 more hard drives here that aren't plugged in but should be, because they need to be backed up. I want to move all the hard drives and this, my old computer, which is running the backup software, put a printer in there, just have like all that across the hallway, get it out of the way. There's a lot of stuff I'd like to do around here, but we're just gonna start with the bed right now, or whenever Rena shows up. I'm just really tired, but I really do want to I really want to get started moving this stuff. And we'll just figure it out as we go. Okay, Rena's here. We're gonna pull this thing out and see what horrors lie beneath. We're gonna start the GoPro here too. 2 cameras.
This you can't sleep on?
Well, look, I mean, like, be wobbly for starters, and then like the more it wobbles, the more that this eventually does that. It's not nearly as horrifyingly dusty as I expected. Yeah. All right. Well, this was not nearly as dramatic as I was kind of hoping for, but there you go. We'll disassemble this and get it out of here, I guess. Wait.
You know why you wanted to hang out?
We found the dust. Oh, you finally figured out why I wanted to hang out with you?
Yeah, to put me to work.
Yep. Covered in it.
I mean, now you can't see anymore, so it looks like a fake.
Now you're complaining for no reason.
Exactly.
That is 25 plus years of dust, which isn't nearly as bad as I was expecting. Definitely feels like a lot more space in here now. It's definitely weird. I'm gonna have to scrub the floor before I put my mat down. Anyways, I owe this one some margaritas.
That's very true.
What do you think?